Hello folks and welcome back to our tall Belman Empire in Stellaris Ancient Relics. We are in the middle of the mid-game here, and, well, we're really building up our power. Not much is happening, to be honest, but we'll see what's about to happen, because we built a habitat last time, and we now have the ability to do, or we have mega engineering, but as far as I've researched, mega engineering in the 2.3 Wolf, the patch, you actually still have to research the technology for each particular thing in order to build that thing. So hopefully we'll get some technology pop up once one of these jobs are done here, so that we can start building cool stuff. I really feel like I'm going to be building a matter decompressor. That's probably going to be around here, around Milker's Vortex. Although, then we'd have to destroy the station, so I'm not really sure. We'll see. I also want the Dyson Sphere, because all that energy is going to be glorious, and the least useful star system that I can see that we have is probably Tanafir over here, so we're probably going to build it there. And, well, there are a lot more buildings I want to build, but we're definitely going to stake out some areas. So it's just for me to remind myself where I can build habitats and where I can't. Oh, the probe entity is actually by our habitat now. That's interesting. I have no research here. God damn it. Speaking of research, we're actually going to have to probably build another habitat that's going to be research focused, because our home world, which is our research focused world, is actually completely packed now. And I'm not really sure if there is another upgrade to the research labs. Oh, also someone left a... I forget who left a comment now, but a comment about the kind of fleet strength I need for defeating the Shard, and this person recommended 20 to 30,000, and said that probably 40,000 is a good bet, just to be safe, and that's exactly kind of what I've been thinking. I actually had to look it up somewhere, because I don't want to risk it in an Iron Man game. And I'm definitely going to probably aim to 40,000 around there, and hopefully we'll be able to defeat them once we have that kind of fleet strength. And not just 40,000, but we're probably going to want our entire fleet to be kind of a lot bigger than that. Or not a lot bigger than that, but maybe 50, 60, so that we can, you know, actually survive the encounter. And still be able to wage war with other people in case they come knocking. Alright, here we go. A megastructure thing that we can actually research. Unfortunately, not really the one I want, but still kind of useful for us in the future, because this one allows us to build even taller. It will, if we actually build this thing that is super expensive, we would slowly be able to increase our starbase capacity and different, I think, sublight speeds, and among a bunch of other stuff. Alright, here we go. We can either choose to research the Science Nexus or Sentry Array. Sentry Array actually allows us to see into the galaxy and how people are moving their fleets. I think at the last level you can see the entire galaxy, but I'm gonna go for the Science Nexus because I like science. And feels kind of logical for a materialist society to go for that first. Wow, we actually make so much energy right now. Although I did sell some stuff to actually get that much, but we can buy. Let's buy some alloys. Oh right, you know what? It's kind of weird. I thought, because you know this has a special gas extraction well resource. I thought that this habitat would have a fourth district that would be the, I don't know, some district that would allow me to have exotic gas refineries. However, it would have just be better to have a habitat on a research, power, or mineral area, because then I would actually be able to build a district that's geared towards that, and I think that's the kind of habitats we're going to be going for now. I think the next one, we'll do research, then we'll do a mineral one and a power one. I think is probably a good idea. Apparently habitats can't be built around moons, which is kind of disappointing. So, yeah, because I disbanded the station over here. But I think what we'll do is build, instead of a new habitat in Dimitri here, we'll probably build tall on our home system, because it is a Trine area, of course, and I think the people of our glorious capital system want more space to live in. Ah, no megastructure thing here. Alright, torpedoes it is. Herbarium. Yes, you are getting a habitat. Wait, alright, I need to disband this and go back to my construction ship. Click habitat, and voila. Battleship hull points. Sounds good. The Kelbid expungers are at war. Or Kelbrid expungers are at war again. Interesting. Alright, time to build another habitat. This one's going to be the mineral one. Alright, another habitat, or the first one, is now complete. Resort world, I guess. Particle lance. Wow, that's actually pretty good. I didn't see average damage 111. Although this is only the extra large size, I guess. Not really sure, but it looks good. Now, I have both the techs for Strategic Coordination Center and Nexus site. These would take a while to build and quite a lot of resources, to be honest. So I think first what we're going to do is just secure our resource flow so that we can actually spend these resources. And I'm going to do that by building a third habitat around a power generation source so that we get even more energy. I think alloy nano plants might be in order. Ugh, unemployment. Yeah, my worlds are getting capped here. There's just so many people. Pop amenities reduced by... Our usage reduced by 10%. Glorious. Let's go ahead and increase our naval capacity. Oh, I can build a Titan. Unlocks ion cannon? Are you kidding me? Of course. Oh, yes, research district. Alright, we can make this into a research station. Research output plus 10%. And the cost reduced. That is glorious. Alright, habitat complete on Regulus. I think that is our... What is it? What kind of habitat? Oh, right. Leisure... Astro mining. Yes, that's going to be glorious. I'm just going to clear through these research station output texts so that they're not in my way anymore. Alright, our energy habitat is now also complete. Interstellar assembly is a possibility here. But I don't really care about the assembly because that, you know, it's basically like the UN, right? And we're in our little corner. We don't really care about anyone. We're xenophobes, so we're gonna go for the admin capacity, even though it takes 72 months. We're already at 12% sprawl, which is annoying. Research grants are done. Let's redo them. The Sigan High Kingdom says, the Belman Empire is a nation designed for computers and automatons, not breathing organics. Are you even capable of feeling emotion? I don't know. Alright, these things are quite cheap now. I want a citadel, so I'm gonna buy a little bit of that. Let's see, upgrade. Tachyon lances. Oh wow, that's pretty good. How much? This takes 11 months. Energy credits from jobs, don't really care. Although plasma accelerators, oh, they're not as good. Alright, Tachyon lances it is. Alright, just spam building astro mining bays here. Each one gets 3 minor jobs and each job produces 12. It's gonna be glorious. Oh yes, I think the enigmatic core thing is actually going to my homeworld now, which is super research heavy. Oh, this is gonna be fantastic. I think it's 30% bonus. Ooh, this might be good. Although that would also be good, but this is rarer, so we'll go for that. Oh, the ion cannon is something I actually put on citadels. That's kind of cool. And there we go, spamming reactor districts. We're starting to, you know, get low on minerals and consumer goods, but that's good. We still have the energy to keep us afloat. Ah, okay. So if we actually want to build a Titan, we're gonna have to upgrade our main shipyard to a citadel and add a Titan. Titan. What was it called? Damn it! It was right here. Yeah, a thing that can build Titans. I love the idea of extra defense platform hull points, but impulse thrusters are probably kind of nice. Alright, I've updated my fleet designs. We're upgrading them. It's going to cost a little bit. It's not too much though, but we're definitely strengthening our fleets now. Ooh, kinship. Pretty good. Let's go. The Belman Empire is a nation of fools, worthy of nothing but contempt. Really now. Tell that to my glorious fleets. And you know what? I think I might build a battleship soon. It'll require quite a lot of alloys though, so we'll see. Alright, look at that. That's our first citadel. Totally forgot to look at that before. 21,000 defense power, and we can build... Oh my god, we can build like 20 more defense platforms. I think an iron cannon takes 8. This is insane. We are super defensible. I don't think even the Federation can destroy us at this moment. Like, if all our defenses are citadels, we are in a good situation. Construction templates. Well, you know what? Sounds okay. All right, Titan assembly yards. Let's go. You know what? Let's actually go ahead and unlock clone armies. Oh, mega art installation. Yes. Alright, let's see. Science Nexus site. We can actually build this stuff. Amazing. Alright. Well, we already have a habitat over there. I think we're gonna build this close to our capital world. And in a place, obviously, where there are no resources right now. So I think... What about around this gas giant here? Sounds like a good idea. Let's go. Oh wow, I just realized that these foundry arcologies are super powerful for alloy production. I mean, 10 metallurgist jobs, and each job producing 30 alloys for 60. So that's like, I'd start consuming 600 if everyone started working on just one of these. That's insane. Alright, the Petus class Titan. Let's start building it. It's gonna take quite a few years there to build it, but we can only have one, so it's quite important. Hell yes, arc emitters. Only 24 months. Looks like Xeno's suffrage movement has gotten power in the Sigan High Kingdom, and we can unlock another tradition here. It's going to be harmony. Leader lifespan increased. Here we go. Science Nexus construction. We have now begun the massive undertaking of constructing a Science Nexus. The foundation is done, and we are looking ahead to the future. Could the endless mysteries of the universe finally be within our grasp? The future is ours. Indeed it is. And each next step is going to cost 15,000 alloys, which is insane for us at the moment. But I think we can do it. I mean, if I do sell quite a bit of, well, I don't know. It's quite expensive, actually. We'll have to see. Honestly, the Science Nexus isn't actually that special. I mean, for late game, it's kind of weird that this is actually one of the first megastructures you can build, because of course the other ones will give you a lot of energy and minerals and stuff, but this doesn't actually give that much science if you think about it. I think the top level of the Science Nexus, when it's complete, can give you like 300 science in each area. And sure, that's a lot for my empire, but that's not really more than, you know, I mean, this planet here, 500 each. This research station that we just set up right now is already at 37 each. Yeah, I don't know. It has its benefits and its downsides, I guess. Focused arc emitter. Now that is, that's a powerful weapon. The fact that this tech pop-ups when our main species is already Tomb World adaptable is kind of weird to me, but whatever, we'll do it. Oh right, I forgot. Now we have a Titan. Let's get this out of the sun so that we can see it. Look at that. Look at the size of that ship. Where are the corvettes? I suppose these are the corvettes. And that's the Titan. Wow. That's nice. Ooh, my physics research seems to finally be reaching the limits of research because, well, I mean, this is still fast than any other playthrough, but all my text now will take quite a bit of time to unlock. So we're gonna go with the I think we're gonna go with the energy credits. Defense platform damage, yes. Extra admin capacity, oh yes. Man, I just resettled some New Bell slaves from Regulus to the Regulus Hab, and wow. Look at that mineral income now. Anyway, we have a new tradition, Bulwark of Harmony. It's gonna get us ship build speed and ship fire rate within our borders, which is exactly what we wanted. We're also gonna get a new ascension perk, and now we're only 2 away from finishing all of this. Of course, I want Galactic Wonders before I choose anything else. I'd like to have my options open, so I'll keep my options open. Your pitiful nation is living on borrowed time. The Belman Empire will fall. It is inevitable. Really now? Really? Let me check out your strength. What's that? You're pathetic. Absolutely pathetic, okay? Alright, next stage of the Science Nexus. Let's go. I love megastructures. I love the idea of building them, but right now, I don't know, we're basically already through mid-game. There's been no mid-game crisis, as far as I have seen, but we're basically through the mid-game now, and I've only just begun building my megastructure, and I'm a super advanced, like, tech empire. Just imagine for everyone else. They're, like, never gonna build anything. Ooh... The expungers have declared war on the nation of Zania. Now, I can't really tell how strong anyone is because they're all basically inferior to me and pathetic. Although, yeah, no, the expungers are probably stronger. Now, I'm just curious how they got actually these systems here and nothing else. Also, they don't even... Oh, they do border each other. Right, okay. Well, in a way, I'm actually rooting for the Kelbird expungers, so just so that there's more balance in the galaxy. The Kelbird expungers are strong, they fight against the Federation, you have 2 strong sides, I can sweep in and destroy everything. Although, I suppose the mid-game crisis and the late-game crisis are just gonna destroy everyone. Oh no, Kelbird expungers attacking and then being attacked as they're attacking. Well, we'll see who comes out on top. Alright, Sentry Array I think is the next logical step here. I mean, I love these, but yeah, they're dangerous. Ah, damn it, the thing is moving away now. The enigmatic cache. Giga cannons being researched. I think that's actually the end of that particular tech tree. I mean, look at that average damage per tick. Amazing. Diplomacy, even though we're xenophobes here, this will give us trade value increase, market fee reduction. We could form a federation if we wanted to. That's not really what I'm after, but whatever. And then base trade protection for trade routes increased by 5. That's pretty decent. Speaking of which, we do have a lot of piracy in right over here, which I feel means we should probably go ahead and actually upgrade this into a starbase. Mostly because even if we send our fleet here, it would have to be here for a long time for things to actually work out, so let's go. Ooh, the Estwani Commonwealth declared war on the Sigun High Kingdom, and I suppose the entire remaining federation. But how strong are you actually? Huh. This will be interesting to see. Alright, the next step of the Science Nexus is complete. And we are ready to begin installing the next one. Of course, we'll need 15,000 alloys, but in the time that we were waiting, we actually got up to 6,000, so that's positive. And we do, I mean, I think the price is like 20,000 for 2.5 in the current market. We'll of course purchase a little bit, but we're definitely gonna need a lot more. You know what? Well, what we can get before we get Galactic Wonders, we should get the Colossus Project. The Colossus Project is where fevered dreams of terror and deterrence meet, a vision of the biggest ship, carrying a weapon capable of devastating entire worlds. Indeed. Is being hailed as the single most important advancement in the ongoing struggle against the wretched aliens that plague the galaxy. As designed, a Colossus ship is a gargantuan, heavily armored frame fitted with a large ion planet killer class weapon. Or fitted with a loan, yes. Its ability to wipe the galaxy clean of planets that will not submit to us will certainly prove invaluable, as the Xeno threat is far from over. Acknowledged. Glorious. And then we can actually go around and destroy literally everything in our way. Oh, you know what? Right. Okay, so here's the thing. We have this generator facility here. We don't really have many generator buildings. The only building you can build is an energy Nexus, and you can only build one of them. But we have enough energy to actually build a residential archaeology, which gives us clerk jobs, which give us more trade value, and each trade value gives us more energy. So this is just a fulfilling prophecy right here. I mean, self-fulfilling prophecy is obviously the wrong term there, but it's a positive feedback loop. And what should I go for next? I'm thinking build cost reduction. Alright, the enigmatic cache returns. It has come to our homeworld of Darson and seems to be trying to contact us or, enable communications. Let's see. Greetings, failing to read species name. Do not be alarmed. I am Baldur. Well, that's not how you write 30 or 40 rather, but whatever. 43rd, a sentient AI operating on behalf of the Lavosian Endangered Xeno Preservation Grant. You, all of your galactic peers have been selected for something uplifting. So far, we have uplifted blah with lesser species with success. Okay, but we already have a sapient spacefaring nation. What exactly would your so-called uplifting entail? Who are you? We are ready to ascend. Out of the question. Okay, let's ask what it would entail. It's highly efficient, well tried, largely plane-free process that allows me to exercise your populations into extra faculties in their sleep. Disillusionment, acid reflux, and bottomless despair. So people would be depressed? Well, I've had this thing happen before. So we are ready to ascend, of course. You will not regret it. Failing to read species name. Crystalline entities. I clicked on, I think my situation log was kind of broken. And then we also have this thing, which is a, what? Ancient tomb. What? How is this related to that? I'm very confused. So, the enigmatic cache's wheels whir with an unprecedented fervor as strange patterns of light morph along its sides, cogs and gears humming agitatedly. It sounds as if it could break at any minute. Meanwhile, our people stir restlessly in their slumber, heads resonating with the cache's rhythmical drone, their night sleep interrupted by visions of technological wonders and complex calculations. Though they appear to be in good health, aside from the occasional bleeding from the eyes and ears, the production of some of our population is affected by their growing fatigue. Alright, sure. Alright, this new excavation site that has been discovered within our borders, we're of course gonna send a scientist to excavate. Alright, looks like the machine might be breaking down. It's entering a frenzied state. We're gonna send a team of engineers, of course. Ah, shit, I forgot to send a construction ship. I don't think it's gonna be there in time. Oh, thank God it got there in time. Oh, an insult. Foul Organics is shameless cell division. Your shameless cell division is a blight upon this galaxy. Okay. Alright, our citizens are starting to take an increased interest in science. The repair is complete. Oh, and while we were focused on that, we can now get the next thing. I was, of course, buying alloys as we went along, but yeah, here we go. Alright, our population has been uplifted. We are now better at researching stuff. Although looks like for 10 years our population is going to be kind of depressed. Good thing is that this thing, I think, stays in orbit and gives the bonus, if I remember this correctly. Alright, we have discovered that this was probably some sort of mausoleum, and there are no obvious signs of gravediggers throughout the ages, and it's probably been around for millions of years, but we have to get through the next door. Alright, we've been sort of thinking about building a Colossus, and our scientists are now, we have two options. We can either do a neutron sweep, which basically makes the planets uninhabitable, or we can do a world cracker. I've never cracked a world, and it sounds pretty cool, so let's do that. Oh, the second chamber can now be accessed. We got this inscription here that seems kind of ominous, but of course we're gonna go on. We're good scientists. Technology gained, Colossi. Technology gained, core cracking. Ah, yes. Alright, looks like the Kelbrid expungers really have pushed back the Federation, at least the Sigan High Kingdom, which is, I suppose, nice for us, because then we don't have to deal with a two-front push. Hopefully they take that, maybe? I don't know. But anyway, these two, right, these are rebels of the Ovetti, have entered a research agreement with each other, and they're pathetic. Alright, second chamber, kind of like the first one. We'll see what lies in the next one. Although I think that will actually have to be for the next episode, because we have played quite a bit here. I think, I want to say more than 40 years. We have started building our science nexus. We're almost halfway through. I think we're well beyond halfway through the second step out of 3. So we're on a good way to finishing our first proper megastructure. And we have a Titan now. We have super powerful Citadel stations, and our economy is kind of booming. Not in all aspects, but in aspects of, you know, things we can purchase the things we need with the credits and minerals that we do get. But yeah, we'll wrap it up here. If you have any tips for me, I do like tips. I'm not that good at the game. Do let me know down below, and I appreciate all the tips that you have given me so far. It's been GameGabster. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't already. Farewell.